Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the vibe stream. How you guys doing? Hello, person watching. Hey, ready? What up? Listen to New Deft. I have not heard it yet. I'll let you know when I listen to it, though. Anything anyone wants to talk about? I feel like there's going to be a lot of cool albums tomorrow, but I'm trying to remember what all releases. Oh, then they could be cool with the new Kodaka album. It said it's going to come out in July, but they just didn't give a date. It would be interesting if it dropped there as a surprise. Oh, the blue by surprise would be cool. Mm-hmm. Like tomorrow, I mean. What? Quidake. I don't know. I know Violet Pony's gonna release a new album tomorrow. I don't know what else. I had to go look. Hold on. I was gonna say it'd be cool if Quidake dropped his new album, Vanisher Horizon Scrapper is what it's called. Out of the blue, like tomorrow, because it says it's gonna release in July. It just doesn't say what day. But I bet it's gonna be his best yet because the singles have been incredible. So, and also I'm looking forward to like By Storms when they drop an album. It's got to be incredible too. Probably even better than by the time we get to Phoenix, just because every single has been incredible. Yeah, I expect the new Violet Pony to be pretty good though. Oh, and Clips is supposed to drop a new album tomorrow too. It sounds like good. I'm yawning. I hope new Deftones record isn't disappointing as Slipknot's in it. So yeah, yeah, the new Slipknot. I mean, I'm not like super big on Avenged Sevenfold, I gotta admit, but I thought their album, The Stage, I thought was good, but I don't really not like super into them. I gotta admit. I know a lot of people like them. I mean, I think they're fine. I don't know, and they're not like. I think they kind of try to be like this really kind of. I don't know. I guess like I think the vocalist has a good voice. I think he's an interesting songwriter. Just I don't know. They have a lot of good stuff, but also a lot of stuff I don't really care for. So, but I thought The Stage was good, and I thought the final track off The Stage I thought was really good. I thought it was their best yet for the song, you know. But hmm. Two of my pals were disappointed with the new Ghost record. I haven't heard it yet, so that's too bad though. I do like some stuff by Ghost though. Maybe anyone wants to talk about it? Mm-hmm. Anything else to listen to by chance? Anything else you listen to, Rudy? Anything cool? Earlier I was listening to ex-military, and it's cool. Give me a second. All right, we're good. Yeah, ex-military is good. That's probably my third favorite Death Grips release, but it's also my favorite mixtape. This week. All right. Been listening to two of my records, Meteor and Toxicity. Was also listening to one of my CDs around the it's cool. Yeah, Toxicity is one of my favorite metal albums. Meteora is actually, I've said this before. I really do think it's one of the best metal albums of the 2000s. I really do. And Around the Fur is also great. That's probably my third favorite Deftones album. 2 people are watching. Mm-hmm. Hello. 3 people. Hello. Anything you guys want to talk about? Anything anyone wants to talk about? Four people. Hello. Anything you guys want to talk about? Hmm? Anything you want to talk about? Hmm? How's this week? It's been fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been fun. My Ragatha figure shipped. Excited to get that. Mm-hmm. Oh, and also, one thing I was going to mention. There's going to be a new unboxing video tomorrow, guys. So I got Station to Station by David Bowie. I've kind of been listening to David Bowie a lot lately. So this is my third favorite David Bowie album. My favorite's Black Star, the album he did before he died. And then probably Low, and then probably this one, if I had to say. Station to Station's really good. It does have my favorite song he's done, which is the title track off of this. That's my favorite David Bowie song. But yeah, it's really good. I'm glad I finally have it. So we'll unbox this tomorrow, guys. Mm-hmm. I got it because there's a Prime Prime week or whatever. I also got Dots and Loops by Stereo Lab. And then also, I don't know if you guys know a group called Seosin. They're like a post-hardcore group from California, which a lot of groups are from California. Their EP translated the name. I got that. That's by far the best thing they did, even though it's an EP. I got that on vinyl. I know it wouldn't arrive, but so ones on Amazon were expensive, but I found cheaper ones on eBay, so that's good. Anything anyone wants to talk about? Oh yeah, I heard the new Superman movie's good. I keep hearing about it. But I don't really like Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, not a fan. I don't know. Uh, I think she did do a EP on Christmas in 2023. I think I thought was fine, but I don't know, not too big on her. I really don't get why people like her so much. I really don't. I mean, and she's not horrible, but it's just I don't know. She's not for me. Basically, what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't really know much about her personality to say. I'm just not a. I don't know. Not a big fan of her music. Which there are some of the. I like a lot of the female led pop artists. Like I like now I like Miley Cyrus because I actually really like her new album, and I like Billie Eilish. I like Chappelle Rowan. I love Lord. I think Lord's great. I like Beyonce. I like Britney Spears. Uh, I kind of like Kesha. Not like super into her, but I think she did that one album that was kind of an experimental album. I love Lady Gaga. It's another one. Trying to think who else I like. Mm, trying to think who else I like. Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift. Um, yeah, no. Oh, and also Pink Panthers, of course. I love Pink Panthers. Chris Pratt's voice. What do you mean? What? What? And I'm not familiar with that meme either. The Chris Pratt thing. Yeah, same from Guard. I haven't seen Volume 2. I've seen Volume 3 just because I heard Volume 3 is really good. I've only seen the first one and the third one, which may sound weird that I've saw the third first, but not the second one. But I don't know. I just wanted to see the third one because I heard people saying it was like really, really good and like the best MCU movie, which it turns out, from what I've seen, it is. So yeah. But what did you say? What about? Because I said I like which one? Which one was what? I just said you like Miles. Yeah, I love Lady Gaga, and I think the new Miley Cyrus album I think is great. But yeah, yeah, I love Lady Gaga. Well, the Fame Monster mainly. Other than that, I kind of like some songs, but then the Fame Monster I think is great. So Then also her most recent album, I think, is pretty good. The one that has Abracadabra on it. But yeah, but like I said, I only like Miley Cyrus's new album. I did think the one before this one I thought was okay though, but her new album I think is great for Miley Cyrus. Oh, I also like some stuff by Mariah Carey. So I was going to mention that. Yeah. You're saying, yeah, it's Prime Week, isn't it? I think so, man. Hello, Golden Epic Music Archive. So it's top fans. You're a top fan? Well, hold on. If that's the case, I'll add you as a moderator. I am the biggest fan. Okay. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen you on here before, though, but I'll. Okay. No, not a. Hold on. Give me a second. Not a mad. Hold on. Add as moderator. Standard moderator. There we go. Are you like one of my oldest subscribers? Join for you. There you go. Yeah. I just gave that to me. It just gave. Oh, it just gave that to you. That's interesting. Yeah. Cool. Interesting. Honestly, I don't remember how I found your profile. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the stream. Anything you want to talk about? Any cool albums you've been listening to lately? Anything? Hmm? 4 people. Hmm. I haven't listened to a whole lot recently. Gotcha. Well, do you have a favorite from what you've heard? New record store opened and visited today. It's cool. Nice. There's a ton of stuff in there, but not interested in much. Gotcha. All right. Well, my favorite album of the year is the new Def Heaven, Lonely People of Power. I think that album's incredible and their best yet. And might be my new favorite black metal album, I think. So. I heard that yet. I haven't really listened to any black metal. Huh? You should check some out. My favorite black metal group for a while, but maybe I don't know. I don't know if I'd say it's Def Heaven now, but I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it is Def Heaven because I was going to say Ulver is, but Ulver only started out as black metal. And they released like 3 black metal albums, and then they never did black metal again. Or was it 3? I think so. Let me see. How many? Maybe. Hold on. Ulver did. They did. No, they only did 2 black metal albums. Yeah. Their second album was a folk release, so they only did 2 black metal albums. So they're not really that much of a black metal group. And then they switched to electronic music. Mm-hmm. Or that. Yeah. Yeah, let me know if you check any out. Mm-hmm. The black metal is one of my. Well, I'd say black metal might be probably my third favorite metal genre. My first is industrial metal, and then alternative metal, and then probably black metal, and then maybe probably after that probably death metal. Yeah. Last weekend been dealing with stress and mental anxiety. Oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Hmm. Yeah, and one of my friends likes metal, but I'm not too into it. I do appreciate it. Most people who do it, even if their music is not good, they're still quite skilled. I don't know. I like a lot of metal. That's all right if it's not your thing. That's all right. Yeah, but they definitely are skilled. Like, especially with like, well, I don't know about especially, but like, it definitely takes a lot of vocal skills to do metal. With there's a lot of if you were to look at people that have really really high octaves, it's usually not usually, but a lot of times it's people in metal. So like Surge from System of a Down has a really high octave, and Mike Patton from Faith No More has a really high octave, and you get it. Yeah. How to go to 0? Oh, there's one person watching. Okay. Checking my Spotify, the last album I fully completed was Nihao by Embryo, traditional Chinese infused krautrock. Oh, interesting. All right, I think I've heard of that name. Hold on. Embryo. Yeah, I've listened to this before. Yeah, but I haven't listened to that one you mentioned. Yeah, I haven't listened to that one, but the only one I know is Styjos. It's the only one I know. And it may sound kind of cheesy, but my favorite krautrock band is Can. But I also like the group New. So it's another good one. Saw that rate music page. Yeah, I just picked one. Oh, cool. Nice. What have you listened to recently? I've been listening to a lot of the Beach Boys since Brian Wilson died. Rest in peace. And then let me think what else. I've also been listening to a lot of stuff by David Bowie and also a lot of Machine Girl recently too. Mm-hmm. I've kind of also forgot how bad a lot of the Beach Boys later releases are. So like Summer in Paradise is completely unbearable, and then there's the what is that one album called? Still Cruising was terrible, and it got to that one song Wipeout, and I was like, oh, this is terrible, man. It's like a rap song with the Beach Boys, and I was like, what were they thinking, man? What music, dude? Oh, yeah, it was. The Mike Love album. Yeah, it's I think it's when Mike Love and Brian Wilson had a falling out. I think Mike Love is like hated by Beach Boys fans. So he made this really, really terrible album that's like called Summer in Paradise. It's just like, and it's also, I think, one of their longest albums, like 45 minutes. And it's really bad. There's a song called Summer of Love, and Mike Love's rapping on it. And then if you look at the music videos, it's like there are these old men on these boats, and Mike Love is rapping, and there's like a bunch of women that are probably young enough to be his daughter in bikinis dancing around him and stuff. So and there's a turntable scratch, and it looks almost like it's I don't know. It seems like it's like a joke. It looks like a rap music video, like a cheesy rap music video, but it has these old geezers. So he is. Yeah. And that's like definitely the worst thing. Not only the worst thing they did, it's probably one of the worst albums I've ever listened to in my life. And it's sad because they're a great band. Usually, I don't know. I feel like the Beach Boys have more bad albums than they do good albums, but their good albums are really good. So. Yeah, it was like the enjoyment of all this from Summer in Paradise. Yeah. I mean, it's funny, but it's a bad release. It's also like one of their only two albums that isn't on Spotify, other than Still Cruising, which interesting. They're both their worst, so maybe they hate the album so much they didn't want them on streaming. Except I think Still Cruising was commercially successful because it had a song called Kokomo that got really popular, but then Summer in Paradise is a complete commercial failure and a critical failure. So. A few days ago to Eventide by the Nemois. All right. Cool. I never heard of them. Then yeah, I've never heard of that. I'll have to check it out. Hold on, give me a sec. It's lagging. It's lagging, guys. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna go to your link. It's lagging though. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's go to your link. Oh, this is Spotify. Okay. Yeah, I see it. All right, I'll check it out when I can. Cool. I like IDM, so like Aphex Twin and stuff like that. There are some good tracks on it, like even the Express. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe you could set it up so I could play Spotify and stream. I wouldn't do that because, and I'm also currently not listening to any music on Spotify. I don't listen to music while I'm doing the streams, but I wouldn't do that because I played music on my streams before, and they've gotten copyright strike. So I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. I feel like I know Anthony Fantano does that. I haven't really watched him in a while, but I know he will do that during his streams. But I don't know. I won't do that because I played music on my stream before and they get copyright strikes. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Same thing that happened to the new sound stream. Yeah, it got copyright strike. I had to take it down. Actually, I was streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, and there's a copyrighted song that played on what was my most viewed gaming stream, and it got copyrighted striked. So that sucks. And then what was I gonna say? Oh, and also when am I gonna stream Red Dead Redemption 2 again? I'll probably play it in a couple weeks again. So I'll play it in a couple weeks. Red Dead Redemption 2. So not the coming Monday, but the Monday after. I'll play Red Dead Redemption 2 again. But I'll probably play it during nighttime though. Argon song right now. If I can send the WIP, would you like to hear it? Sure, I'd like to hear it. Sure. I'll figure out an upload. Okay. Try to upload it in Vocaroo and send it. All right, let's see here. Is it YouTube? Oh, it's Vocaroo. Okay. All righty. Well, let's hear it. Come on. Listen to it on stream, guys. So it's 3 minutes. Got plenty of time. Well, I don't know about plenty of time, but let's listen to it. Wait, hold on. Wait, I got to open it and Brave. Give me a second, because I usually use Firefox, but there we go. Now let's listen to it. Okay, here we go. It's kind of I noticed it does sound kind of a tonal. Yeah. It's very chaotic. It kind of sounds like a Venetian snare song or something. Plenty to see bad guys. Seems very all over the place. But it's interesting though. I haven't seen the first Bad Guys movie. I haven't. Yeah, next stream video. What software did you use to make it? Everything in the song was like that intentionally. Gotcha. All right. Ableton. All right. Nice. No, it kind of reminds me a bit of Matt Mose. If you guys know that, I'm kind of thinking of that too. You guys know Matt Mose, or another IDM group that I happen to like. So it kind of reminds me of Vedeni and snares. I guess this would also be kind of flashcore in a way, kind of. So what's that one flashcore album? Hold on. Xanopticon. That kind of reminds me a bit of that. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Matt Mose is good. Anyways, I think it sounds good. Really chaotic and highly experimental, but I think it sounds interesting. Yeah, I know. I'd say it's definitely flashcore. Anyways, see you guys in the next stream. Good talking to you guys. Bye.